Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. And we're going to do a request. The request actually comes in from 3 different YouTubers for the same song. So here's the first one. Chris O, the YouTuber Chris O, commented to my reaction to After Forever, Monolith of Doubt. And Chris writes, Flora was 16 when she first joined After Forever. Are you familiar with Ayreon? After Forever keyboardist Joost van den Broek has worked with Ayreon Lucassen in Ayreon quite often. I hope I got those names right. Floor has a few times as well. If you're familiar, I'll assume it's just the older stuff, as with Epica and Nightwish. So I'll recommend the song The Day the World Breaks Down from the 2017 album The Source. It features 11 different vocalists. Wow, 11 different vocalists, including Dream Theater's James LeBray, Floor, and Simone Simons. So, 11 different vocalists. That intrigued me. So, another YouTuber wrote, and this YouTuber goes by the name of Martin Quirks, and commented to my reaction to Nightwish Dark Chest of Wonders and says, Hi Todd, I love to see your reaction videos of Nightwish. For me, they are the best band in the world. I also have another recommendation for you. If you like surprises, then try this masterpiece of our Dutch genius, Ayreon Anthony Lucassen, with 11 awesome singers. 11 singers. That is incredible. I won't spoil who they are, but I think you will recognize some of them. Ayreon, The Day the World Breaks Down. Here's the link to the video, then it gives me the link. You will be blown away by all the talented musicians and singers. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Hope to see your reaction to this masterpiece soon, and for now, greetings. Stay safe and lots of love from the Netherlands. Martin. Thank you, Martin. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there's a second request for Ayreon, The Day that the World Breaks Down. The third comes from a YouTuber that goes by the name of Danny Cohen. And Danny commented to my reaction, Nightwish the Islander, and simply says, try Ayreon, The Day that the World Breaks Down, The Source 2017, and then gives me the link. So I'm challenged here. I got to do this. I didn't look up any information on the group Ayreon. I didn't look to see who's in this video. I thought, okay, I'm just going to be surprised because I think that's the way this one has to be done. And this is also, sit back a little bit because this is about 13 and a half minutes long. This is not a short video. So here we go with Ayreon and The Day that the World Breaks Down.
So deafening as the stillness surrounds us. A rush of fear is surging through our veins. A shadow so darkens our horizon. What have we done? Is this the end?
just stop it right here for a minute. Wow, that's a lot of information in this song. I mean, I'm trying to watch the little pop-up windows and then read what's being written in there, and it's like there's a lot of stuff. And then still listen to the music and the vocals. It's like, wow, a lot of stuff going on. I like how he broke down all the instruments, the flute, the cello, the violin, the drums. I just really like the way he broke down all the different instruments, the different keyboards that are used, the different guitars. I mean, it's just excellent. I mean, it's just really excellent, and he kind of brings it all together. But like the person that's singing now, I can't remember what his name was, but the one that's on the screen, great voice. I wish he would also say what groups they're from. I think he's assuming that people who follow metal, know all these artists, but I don't know who this guy is, and he's got a great voice. So far, the only one that I recognize as a name is Simone, but so far this is a rocker. This is pretty good. And like I said, it's really hard to follow all of the writing, the different windows that are popping up, and then listen to the music and the vocals. But it's excellent. I just like how they put this together. Very well done. Very good introduction to an album, I think. I think that's what they're doing here is they're setting up what the rest of this album is going to be about, which is kind of cool. So let's go back. I'm going to take it back just a little bit so we can start up with a little bit of Simone in there yet. Here we go.
I can't believe that we let it come this far.
Prepare for the changes. We must prepare for the day that the world breaks down.
Don't expect we will survive this. There'll be no way back. The day that the world breaks down. Don't assume it's all a nightmare. We won't stand a chance. The day that the world breaks down. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we are headed for it all.
Prepare for the blackening. We must prepare for the day that the world breaks down.
I can feel it in my heart. I can see it in the stars. Behold, it's all been foretold. The future unfolds. The day that the world breaks down. I always knew this would happen. Not many believed in my cause. I'm sure they will all turn to me now. I'm sure I am the only one who can save us from this fate. I always knew they would need me. Not many showed faith in my plans. I'm sure they will listen to me now. I'm sure that I'm the only one who can save us from this fate. Yes, I believe you are the answer. Yes, I agree you are the key. Your future lies in the heavens. Our future lies beyond the stars. We will save them.
Today, rising prices are everywhere. At Nutrisystem, we believe
Take it back just a teens. Okay.
Listen to me now. I'm sure sure that I'm the only one who can save us from this fate.
Yes, I believe you are the answer. Yes, I agree you are the key. Your future lies in the heavens. Our future lies beyond the stars. We will save them. We will save them. From this
Okay, so is this a different guitarist playing? I think it's the same person, but I mean, he's like playing guitar, he's playing bass, he's playing keyboards, playing synthesizer. This guy's like ultra talented. I think he can do just about anything. And I love the two different guitars, the black one and the red one. That's kind of cool too. And then I like the Leslie when he showed the Leslie spinning for that Hammond organ. That was pretty cool. I mean, that is the greatest sound in the world. What that comes out of that Leslie speaker. I always loved the sound of that. That is always really cool. But this is just, yeah, there's just so much going on. I mean, this thing is just on and on and on, and all these different vocalists. Like I said, I just wish they would have said what band those vocalists were from. That'd be really cool. Maybe it says something at the end of the video. That'd be really cool. So far, excellent. Really like what I'm seeing. This is some good stuff. It's almost kind of like prog rock, a little bit of prog rock from the 70s almost. It has that kind of 70s feel because there's so much going on in this thing. But yeah, love it so far. Love it. So let's get this going again. This is really good stuff. I like that. I like that change up. That change up is sweet. When you go into their little blues riff here, and like you said, and I just mentioned right before he said it. I mean, this is very similar to the prog rock of the 70s. I mean, it's just they just do these change up, great change up. I also want to say about Michael Mills. I love that section of that song where he's just repeating all those zeros and ones, but he's got like he makes himself like almost a choir, and he's just like a sound on sound on sound of his voice layered to make that sound. I mean, it was just a great part of the song. I mean, this thing can be broken down. This could be broken down to many different songs. I mean, it's just so well done. Now we're going to listen to Russell Allen as the president, and I'm not sure who he is, but I think he's going to be great. So here we go.
I must have been blind. I mean, it should have been obvious. Straight out of my mind to rely on the cold machine. The sounds were strong. I know I was wrong. I know they will hate me now. Ooh, but I will come clean and destroy this cold machine. This is not over, not as long as we're alive. If we join our forces, we will make it. This is not over, as a race we must survive. And in the end we'll cross this bridge together. We're losing this fight, and yes, we got ourselves to blame. I guess it seems right in the mind of a cold machine. I'll fix every flaw, I'll break every law, I'll tear up the rule book if that's what it takes. You will see, I will crush this cold machine. This is not over. I am sure we'll find a way out of this desperate situation. This is not over, even if it all seems pointless. For in the end, we'll cross this bridge together.
Okay, that was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. Pretty cool recommendation, that's for sure. When I first looked at it, it was like 13 minutes long. Oh my gosh, I don't like doing things that long. But this was a fast 13 minutes, that's for sure. And all the change-ups. That's what I loved about this. I love when I'm listening to a song. I really like it when they do change-ups in their songs. And this had, I probably 6 or 7 change-ups. I mean, from the beginning when he introduced all the different players, the players that for playing the instruments, and then started up with the vocals, and he kept on changing up. And I love the blues sections when he started getting into the blues part, and he's got some blues riffs in there, and then he's jamming on his guitar. Wow, just really, really good. And then he ends it up with Floor Jansen. Now I know who that is. I know who that is. So I mean, of all the people that were in this, I think there was like 2. It was Simone and Floor that I knew. The other ones, I just didn't know who they were, but they were excellent singers. Wow, these guys were just like hammering out the lyrics in this thing and doing a perfect job of it. Just awesome. And then Yoist, I think that was his name, Yoist, was playing the grand piano at the end there, and then Ayreon was like jamming over the grand piano with his guitar. Just a lot of cool stuff in here. I mean, just a lot of cool stuff. A cello, violin, flute, great vocalist. I mean, what more do you want? A hard, heavy drummer. The bass playing was excellent. A lot of great keyboards. It had it all. And like I said, this reminded me a lot of a heavier, let's say a heavier, probably a newer sounding prog rock of the 70s. You know, this was like the next step beyond Yes or Genesis or one of those, Flash, one of those prog rock groups from the 70s. But this is great. I loved it. I would love to see more by this group. I noticed there was quite a number of other videos where they had guest vocalists, so we may have to take a look at one of those. Maybe somebody could recommend what would be best to listen to next. But this was excellent. I really thought it was fun. I mean, it was fun, and it was great that he kind of joked around with his own song, with all the little things that he was writing at the bottom of the screen that you could read, so you knew what was going on in the song, who the players were, and even making jokes of himself while he was playing guitar. Just kind of wild. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before, and it was fun to listen to, fun to watch. So this was Ayreon, The Day That the World Breaks Down, from the album The Source from 2017. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you have any comments about Ayreon, The Day That the World Breaks Down, or the album The Source, put in the comments below. That'd be really, really cool, because you people know more about this stuff than I do. I'd really like to know who all the players, or the male singers that were singing in this, what bands they were playing. Now, I know he listed a couple of bands for some of them, but not for all. So that'd be kind of neat. I mean, they all had just great voices. So that would be great to see in the comments. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really, really appreciate that. And then you go over there, ring that bell, and you get updates to my latest videos. So this was awesome. Put a big smile on my face. I didn't know exactly what to expect, because this is the first time I've seen this, but it was excellent. It was beyond my expectations of what I thought I was going to see. It was great. So I hope you've got a smile on your face, and you thought it was great. And peace out, baby.